Okay, we're back. Hello, hello, everyone. You're not you when someone mentions the snake puzzle. No. No, I am not me when someone mentions the snake puzzle. Okay, so before we do anything, we're okay. Say, can we? Oh, there we go. Yearly, go back. No, I'm not. That was exactly 15 minutes. I had a whole countdown and everything. Okay, so zooming in, this puzzle piece has an arrow that goes to the bottom left. This puzzle piece has an arrow that also goes to the bottom left. Then we don't have any arrows here. We don't have any arrows here. No arrows. This arrow, this piece has a thing that goes to the bottom right. Then we have an arrow here that goes to the bottom right. And an arrow here that goes to the top right. And then no arrows here. No, this arrow goes to the top right. Now, what does this exactly mean? I mean, I guess if you'd say, okay, it tells you where the next puzzle piece is gonna go. Firstly, how are you supposed to know where the next one is? Like, how are you supposed to figure out beginning and end? There's no clear beginning and end. So you know that like this is an end and this is an end, but you don't know the direction of the snack, nor do you know where the snack starts and begins. But okay, you say this arrow tells you where the next piece goes. Okay, that works here, but this arrow says that the following piece goes there then. So that's not logic. That doesn't work. Now, this arrow points down, and this arrow points down to the right too, but down to the right here, there is nothing. Arrows mostly know where they come from rather than where they go. Okay, but is the arrows then in the direction of the snake tail? Which, I mean, I guess, but then this arrow doesn't really go along with the direction of the snake tail. So that doesn't really make much sense either. And even so, like, because you don't know the beginning and the end of the snake tail, you don't have like, because you just have to figure it out with trial and error. You don't know it's going to start there and it's going to end there. Even if the arrows were clearly indicated which way the snake tail flowed, that's not going to help you all that much. Wait, one arrow, you can't see them. Okay, you gotta look real close. This arrow. It is a little clearer in like non-blurry screenshots, but like it's this arrow and this arrow here. And it's this arrow over here. And it's this arrow here. And this arrow here. And this arrow all the way in the corner, there's an arrow. So, like, and because this arrow is completely like against the grain of the tail, it's kind of confusing, even if it's showing the flow. And even then, it's just, this puzzle has no consistent internal logic. There is no reason to assume it just flits in and out of existence. You know, that makes no sense. Like, you just have to think the imaginary pieces that are meant to be there. But like this has just a really weird connection. Like, I guess it just kind of flows like this, but it's honestly still doesn't really make sense to my brain and how these two are meant. Like, what kind of shape is even here? Then some of the connections happen through basically what are already filled in bits. So that one I could have, I don't know, seen as a sort of logic. Like, okay, there's already quote unquote snake there that's connecting everything. But then there's also just empty spots in which it connects. Like here, it just goes into this empty spot, then it makes this huge, like basically circle, and then goes into here. Like how how are you supposed to know that? Like, yeah, if you put them all together, I guess you could imagine that there's like a snake going like from here to here, and then it does a weird thingy here, and then goes like so, and then so, and then like this, and then it does a thing there, and it goes like this, and like so. And yeah, that's fine, but how are you supposed to know that this one connects to this one? Like, there's this indication here, but it just doesn't make sense. You are, when you get a puzzle, you're not assuming that you just have to imagine half of the pieces, you know? Like when I have a puzzle, I'm assuming that I'm supposed to have all of the pieces and that all the pieces together make a picture. There's no indication where it's like, yeah, just imagine the rest of the snake. And even if you're imagining the rest of the snake, it's just because as you because you don't have any feedback. And the logical thing is to assume is like, okay, all the horizontal pieces fit together. Like you start seeing pieces fit. So the logical next assumption is that the vertical pieces should fit together as well, but then they don't. Or at least they do slightly. Like these two pieces fit slightly together. Like there are some vertical pieces that you could like lie next to each other, which do make sense, which only make it more confusing because you have some really perfectly fitting horizontal pieces and you have some pretty decently fitting vertical pieces. Only it doesn't all work together. So you're like, okay, am I supposed to rotate them perhaps? Which is completely the wrong direction to take, but what do you know? You have no feedback. Are you supposed to like cut them up and put them together? Who knows? Because you have some pieces that fit perfectly, so it is not unlogical to assume that all of the pieces ought to. You know? There needs to be some indication of basically shadow snake parts. Like either have the snake parts fade in and out like they do at the beginning, which I guess would be really confusing because you still need to have a good indication for the beginning and the end. But like you need some way of being like, oh, these snake parts are going off into nowhere land, you know? Keep in mind it's all paired with the broken brand. Yeah. Which helps so much. Totally. Like this is totally like clear. This helps. It doesn't. The brand doesn't give you any clues of where to start or begin, nor does it give you any, like it's it's not even fully following the whole, like, if you look at this brand, you're like, okay, the snake parts would go in the hole. It doesn't even do that much. You have snake parts of parts of the brand where you do like see that there's like a void part. So it isn't even like the snake parts go into the black hole. It doesn't even do that much. I'm extremely glad I'm not the person who made this puzzle right now. Yeah. Yeah, you better be. It's not a good puzzle. Puzzles need internal logic that stays consistent, and this puzzle doesn't have that. Like, oh, my cat is meowing at me. Hold on, I'm gonna open the door. Hopefully she doesn't need more. Okay, back. Kitty. I mean, she said she wanted outside, and then she just stared at the outside, so then I gave her food. She might be back in a minute. In a way, the snake puzzle itself is a character in the story. Welcome back, thank you. But yeah, puzzles need an internal logic to follow. Either they need rules that you can then build upon, like a Sudoku. Like, the Sudoku rules is you have 1 to 9, and every square can only have, like, every row can only have 1 to 9, and every square can only have 1 to 9. Or they need, like, if you have a puzzle in which you do not explain the rules of the puzzle and they need to figure it out, you need to give like the people a pattern to follow. So if you do circle, circle, like square, circle, and then you ask what the next thing is, then it in this pattern, it would make sense if the next thing is circle. You know? At most, maybe a square, but then where does that come from? But if you like throw a triangle in there without it ever mentioning a triangle before, then that's just confusing, you know? And you need to see enough of the pattern to know, like, what's gonna come next. But here, we didn't start with a pattern. We didn't start with an ending of a start. And our only clue was the snaketail connects the brand, which makes you think that it, like, connects part of the stuff, but there's no reason to assume there will be gaps. Like, and then, personally, I couldn't find a good logic with the arrows. Because the arrows don't indicate really where it's flowing, because this arrow just goes completely against the flow. The arrows don't indicate where the piece came from compared to other pieces or where it's gonna go next. Because this arrow says we go up there. So and not all the pieces have arrows, and I can't even see an internal logic for the arrows. The arrows do though. But they don't though. Okay, so this arrow goes up there. That's correct. This arrow goes up there. That's incorrect. This one does not go up there. This one goes down here. That's correct. This one goes down there. That's incorrect. We are not going there. Then we got, let's see. This one goes there. That's correct. This one goes there. No, it does not. The arrow comes from there. Okay, sure. This arrow comes from here? Not really. This arrow comes from here? I guess it does. This arrow comes from here? It's at an angle, so not really. Let's see. This arrow comes from here. I guess that one is correct. This arrow comes from here. Well, I guess there is a snake piece here, but this arrow comes from up there. So not really. This arrow comes from there. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, I'm taking a break. I'll tune in again later. I'm sorry. But like, it doesn't though. At least not really clearly, which means it's kind of a bad hint. Like, a hint that isn't even consistent within itself is not a good hint. I didn't use the arrows to figure it. It just led me astray because it doesn't outside of the fact that how are you supposed to figure out what the arrows exactly mean because they're so inconsistently used? Like, again, you need to establish a pattern first before you can expect people to solve the pattern. So the way to make the arrow pattern work would be to maybe have arrows in enough pieces where it's like, say, you want the arrows to indicate where the piece came from. Then you need at least 1 or 2 arrows, enough to set up a pattern, preferably 3, because one is a singular instance, 2 is a coincidence, 3 is a pattern. So you want maybe an arrow here, and that follows then into here, some really clear pieces, or maybe even more specifically, the horizontal pieces, to indicate how the horizontal pieces flow. Then you understand that these arrows point to where it came from. In which case, then you can use the arrows to also point towards the pieces that are less clear. The trailing arrow does line up exactly with the leading arrow. I don't think so. This arrow specifically goes up here. Now that's correct, but this arrow points in that exact same angle, which would suggest there is a square here. So I don't think that one is very good. This arrow goes directly down, which is not where this one came from. Like, are the arrows pointing where the prior piece is or where the next piece goes? Because this one, if it goes to the prior piece, well, the prior piece is not diagonal from here, it's horizontal. If it goes to where the next piece go, well, that's correct here, but this piece doesn't go here, it goes there. Same with this one. This one maybe points to the next piece, but it doesn't tell you anything about the last piece because the last piece is horizontal from it, not diagonal. This one too. This one like points down here, but diagonally it goes here. So it might indicate where the last piece was, but it doesn't indicate where the next piece is, but it's not consistent. Some of them seem like, oh yeah, it points to where the next piece could be, but even then, you don't know that with the arrows because they're not internally, they haven't set up a pattern with them. Like for a pattern, you need a couple examples where it's like very clearly fitting, like with the horizontal bits where, yeah, this clearly fits together. So if you'd combine that with some kind of arrow to sort of help like establish, okay, these pieces fit together and these arrows are telling me something about how pieces fit together, then you could build on that pattern of like, okay, I know this is correct. So then I can figure out what the arrows mean and I can use the arrows to help solve the unclear parts of the puzzle. Yeah, this arrow goes here. Now that is correct to predict where the next piece technically goes. But then this arrow is pointing this way. And there's nothing in this way. You know? Let's see if I go... Maybe I should do two colors. We'll do red and we'll do blue. So this arrow points to the next piece, but does not point to where it came from, because where it came from is this way. This arrow points where it came from, but not to the next piece, because there is nothing there. This arrow points to the next piece, but again, not where it came from. This arrow points to where it came from, but not the next piece. This arrow points to the next piece, but not technically where it came from. There is a thing there, but it technically came from there. This arrow points to where it came from, because it came from there, but not to where the next piece is. Like, it doesn't quite fit. And maybe in a puzzle that had more different solid pieces, it wouldn't be as bad, but because there's so little to go off, any unclarity makes it worse. Like, personally, I'm not seeing the pattern because the concept is pretty clear, the matching ones go together. Okay, yeah, but the problem is that they don't all match. Like, you have the horizontal matching ones, which clearly match. And then at some point you stop having clearly matching things. And to me, it doesn't make any sense. Like, you give me clearly matching things that are supposed to be right next to each other, and then there's just stuff that goes into blank nothingness. I don't see how you were supposed to get that conclusion. And even if you do get that conclusion, how you're like supposed to, because I eventually was like, am I hot or cold near the end? Because I was 4 streams in. The upright arrow connects the other upright arrow. So you mean like both the left looking arrows are meant to connect to, and then you have both the right looking. Oh, in that way. I see. The arrows match. Gotcha. Oh, that kind of... Okay. Yeah, that's... Arrows might not have been the best option in that case. I see what you mean now. Yeah, and I get they used arrows to like show these connections like this. Ah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I get what you mean now. Yeah. I think it would have benefited with a clear example. Again, you need to establish a pattern before people can follow it. The fact that I had only, like, I mean, maybe other people figure out this pattern, but yeah, I'm not other people, I guess. Right, yeah, yeah. But I still think having, like, random blank space for no apparent reason is still kind of confusing. You know, it just needs... You can't throw in more hints if the hints themselves aren't explained. Like, yeah, I guess after the fact now it's been shown to me, I can see the connection. But that's not a big pattern you can easily figure out yourself if you're going, like, because you know nothing, you can't infer the meaning of the arrows either. You need something to establish a pattern before you can follow a pattern, which is basically what we keep coming on to. Like, if you know the pattern, it all makes perfect sense. The problem is that the person solving the puzzle doesn't know the pattern, so there needs to be something established for them to follow. And because you're going on wild assumption, you can make assumptions in entirely the wrong direction. Like, apparently I need to maybe turn them, or I need to like cut them and click them together or whatever. You don't know. And that is what is making the puzzle so unfun, because there is not enough information to establish a good pattern. And heck, even the clue that is given to you, where the tail connects the brand, it makes it sound like the tail part would be in the dark parts of the brand. But as you can see, there's like a spot here where the tail does go. So, heck, and even this spot here, the tail goes, like, it might make more sense if the tail doesn't go in the parts that have already been established. But like, they kind of do. Which is more confusing, you know? Like, it's like, okay, you think the tail would be across all of the parts that are black, but it's also across parts that have already been filled in. I guess it doesn't go across the parts that have technically letters on them, but I think it does that in order to help you figure out that the tail shows the off space rather than the on spaces. Yeah, I guess. But again, how are you supposed to know where the tail starts and ends, and that you're supposed to put the tail over the off spaces? You know? Like, it is a logical assumption to make that the tail either shows the on or off spaces. It's one or the other. It wouldn't make sense for it to be both. So you can already infer that, like, no matter where you lay it, it's supposed to show one or the other. it's just confusing that if you think it connects the brand, that it would go on top of an already like filled in space. Like, eventually I did that, but that also doesn't make much sense. The two ends of the tail fade out in the darkness, and ultimately there's only one. Yeah, but you don't know where the ending and beginning is. And I disagree. There's a lot of ways it can fit, because you can just make stuff up between the tail ends. Mostly just, it all lines up to make sense when you have it right. I disagree. I think you could move it around a whole lot and it would still quote unquote make sense. Like, because it doesn't line up that clearly. You know, like, I get what you mean, but I think a puzzle for which you need the end result to figure out the puzzle is not a good puzzle. Like, I don't think this puzzle is well designed. Were you one of the people that figured it out like going in blind? Because I'm surprised anyone figured it out without any hints. Or just brute forcing it, which is an option, but you know. Oh, I guess I gotta murder these fellows again. Thank you for the shiny. But yeah, I really just don't like the snake puzzle. It was not fun. So that's why I'm quite frustrated with it. Did I not make myself like a, oh, there it is. Like, already confused. At least you're through it now. Yeah, it's just, I still, like, I see the solution now and I still don't think it's a good puzzle. Like, it wasn't, you know, what you sometimes have with puzzles, at least what I have, is when I see a puzzle, even if it was frustrating to solve, afterwards I'm like, oh, I get it now. I'm not getting that with this one. It doesn't feel like a, oh, I see. It feels like a, I don't know. It doesn't feel satisfying because it doesn't feel like it would be something you could have figured out unless you, for some reason, like, thought exactly like the person who made the puzzle or just brute forced it. Let's see, this goes here, this goes there, and then that one goes there. And that seems right. And it usually reads it from, like, it reads it wrong if it does the translation incompletely. That's what I remember. Let's zoom, no, let's zoom out, zoom in a bit to see the thing more closely. Missed a spot on the right, did I? See, here, here, these two. This one and this one is the same. Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, I see. You're right. There. So that is, let me grab the alphabet so I can double check it against it. that an O? Yeah, that looks to be an O. Which makes sense because it will say only something remains. So because, yeah, this reads left to right, top to bottom. So the O is here. So it reads NLYOFE. It would read. This brown clearly means we need to move 4 brains to enter it. And then this one, is that the... Yeah, no, it starts with E, so it starts at the top. And then, yeah, that's B. So it goes up, down, I think. That is indeed an... No, that's not an A. That's the A. So it goes, yeah, it goes left to right, top to bottom. So E, B, A, and then it goes E, B, A, and is that on the Y? Really? No, that's not right. Oh, it reads this Y still. A, Y, yeah. And then this is the I. Yeah. R. N. E. L. S. M. E. So it would say only people remains. If people remains. Okay. Interesting. I have defeated lunch. Hi again. Welcome back. I hope you had a nice lunch. Think. See, this says 503. I'll bring this one to here. And keep that in mind, but I'll just make this one more streamlined. So mural is there, and then the thing is there. Okay, so this is the room it goes to. Then this one has a mural at 5 BO85 and the thingy room in there. So see this guy. And then we haven't translated this mural. I bet Luna is great at chess. I used to be okay. eBay brand. Chicken schnitzel with red rice and pea. Ooh, that sounds yummy. Okay, this one be 113, not 12. Only knowing rage remains. I'll have all the remains things in there. And this is in B. Oh no. Can I put these next to each other? I don't think it lets me. I want them horizontal to each other. Only feeble remains. Now, just as inconsistent features like en passant and castling, she'd hate it. En passant and castling are consistent. They're consistent rules. How dare you? The rules stay consistent between things, and if someone like it's a little confusing, but when someone explains it, yeah, it stays the same. Maybe the pawn can someone says nah. Well, see the reason en passant exists is because the pawn being moved forward 2 spaces wasn't always a rule. So then they basically needed the solution to counter people just going wee with the pawn past it, in a way. Wee! Yes, this is the official chess term, by the way. Totally. Wait, that's not right. Okay, 53 is the room, and then 23 is the brand. for the 6x6. This one, this one. Then we have B. And we never solved this one, did we? Or we did, because there's flickering. Yeah. B. Snake. So we don't know what this one says. Only remains. Yeah, so we don't know what remains for these guys. But for Mon, we think it's something green. Like only blood remains. Made me laugh, thanks. Now every time I see that move, I will make that noise in my mind. Good. Every time a pawn goes 2 spaces ahead, you can hear wee. Pawn is grounded. No wee allowed. No, allow the pawn to have speed. Surprised queens can move more diagonally or orthogonally, yet arrows can do more than one. How dare you? How dare you? How absolute dare you? The arrows just don't make sense, okay? I mean, okay, they made a little sense after the fact, but you need to establish a pattern before you can build upon the pattern. Like, damn. But yeah, we figured it out. We know how the thing. So next time we get there, we know what to do. Usually there's like a person standing in these places, but this one doesn't have one. Yeah. Usually there is some large thing standing in these places. But this time it's empty. Like, because we had this one in the new domain. And then we had this one in the new domain. And I guess we didn't grab all the other domains, but... my last words. Having your last words be your last words is a little meta. doesn't hurt anymore. Well, that's good, isn't it? It doesn't hurt anymore. Oh, two guys that aren't hurting. Can you hear them? I can hear you. Any regrets? No. No, I think I'm good. Actually, hold on. Just curious if it did something. I wonder if I, like, fix up the space if something might happen. Just leave you there for a second. The game has good music, yeah. Still don't know what the slam thing does exactly. Like, it's just a fun, funky animation thing, or if it's, like, more than that. Guess we'll figure that out eventually. Yeah, I like this music a lot. Well, I guess I should maybe try and slam a statue at some point. No, nothing. Well, we fixed your pavement for you. Oh yeah, this room. This is one of my favorite songs in the game. I like it a lot too. The song's name's very fitting as well. Big Hen? Yeah. Oh, hi, Vizzy. Welcome in. Oh no, we don't need this one. I want this one. And I guess this is also a character one. Oh. New Grey, who this? Scrawny man stands before you. Yeah, these guys just want locusts. I'll just keep eating. Smell. Food. Give. No. It seems he's looking for food. Maybe you should give something to him. Oh, thank you for the health check. It's rich. Go even 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And posture. I'm gonna turn off my sword. See if she tells me something else. Like, cause last time I also ran into this head when there was like when I had a sword, so I was like, okay, we can I guess only get rid of the head if we have a sword, but strekkie, maar nog Nederlandser. I guess we'll interact once. You hand over one of your locust idols. The man grabs it without any hesitation, gulping it down. In an instance. Instant, okay. Not instance. Taste. Nothing. More. Give more. Okay, but what if I just don't? I mean, I guess I could give him one more. You hand over one of your locust idols. The man grabs it without any hesitation, gulping it down in an instant. Taste. Nothing. More. Give more. I wonder if do I have a... No, don't get a special picture. What if I talk to you? A giant head lies before you, blocking your path. Their hair game is on point though. Need to ask what conditioner they use. Yeah, unfortunately that's not an option, like to ask them, but yeah. I mean, agree. It's very shiny looking. I cannot talk to it? Huh. Oh, wait, hold on. It just fell over. Hold on. There was a sound and the sprite there suddenly fell over. Did it just starve? Oh. Having a nice nap. That's concerning. Hold on, can we... Because it didn't seem to happen when I walked. It just happened. Hello, welcome in, Raiders. You see nothing. You see no spoilers. There are no spoilers here. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, my name is Luna. I'm a variety streamer. I like playing strategy games and puzzle games and whatever else catches my eye. And I occasionally do art. Very rarely. Look at spoilers. No, it's just a menu. It's fine. Probably. Let's just go here to be safe, huh? Let's just go here to be safe. You saw nothing. But yeah, if you have the right to run because you need to eat, sleep, or do other things, then please go take care of yourselves. But if you can stay, I'd love to have you here, and I'd love to hear how things went. You were... Hold on, let me give you a shout out. Gotta do that. They were played Altered Alma. What kind of game is that? Sounds interesting. Did I already introduce myself? Sorry, I'm a little frazzled today. The ADHD is strong today. I don't know what it is about today, but it's like I'm all over the place. I'm wondering what way Alma was altered. Yeah, who knows? The ADHD is strong. The ADHD is strong within this one today. A Mega Man X type of platformer. Ooh, interesting. Or the frazzling comes from the snack round. Nah, the frazzled happened since the moment I started. Oh, it looks like I need to run ads. My apologies for the raiders. We might have to take a 3-minute break. Go grab yourself some snackies and some waters, and then we continue. All right? All right. And I'm back. I completely forgot to go to the be right back screen, but that's fine. I feel like I'm forgetting something really important. But I don't know what... I did introduce my name, right? Solasta 2 is entering early access today. I don't think you've told me about that game before. Sounds interesting. But yeah. We're playing Void Stranger. A little bit of a heads up. This game is played best blind. So if you are curious about Void Stranger and you'd like to play it for yourself... This might be the time to hop out, because you are gonna get spoiled. Just, yeah. You know, I think you didn't. Wait, I didn't? My name is Luna, by the way. I got an appointment for the doctor tomorrow at 10:30. Nice and early. I like making my doctor's appointments early. Just be done with it, you know? But it's not always possible. But good luck with going to the doctor. But yeah, with that heads up, also, I'm sorry, I'm doing this all out of order. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate you stopping by. I hope you've had a good stream, and I hope you get some rest if you need it. Let's go jump back in. Sorry. Yeah, I think it would be nice to get checked out just in case. Yeah, it was a pretty... Like, cuts on the hand can be... They don't have to be bad, but it looked pretty tough. Like, I've had a cut like that on my thumb before. Like, there's still a scar there. Like, it was pretty deep. Oh, hold on, I moved my hand in front of my face. It was pretty deep, but it's mostly faded now. But yeah, it used to be really prominent. Like, but now when I'm looking at... I mean, it's still there. Like, I can see it. I can feel it slightly too. But from a distance, you're not gonna notice. I mean, it's not that my hands are that scarred, but they're definitely not blemishless. I mean, they're fine. But yeah, always be careful with injuries to the hands. They're very fragile. But yeah, the guys just started falling over. A moment later, the other guy fell over too, without me moving. Does it progress in real time? I think maybe we'd want to give this room her, like, own page. There's a lot of extra stuff happening. So it being suddenly in real time instead of steps time is a little concerning. So hence I paused. It's like that is different. That's new. I don't know if I like the new. Oh, what? They... I didn't do nothing! I swear! That wasn't me! I just turned into boulders! They turned... I wonder if the intelligent boulder still has something to say to me. Or if they suddenly became stupid because there's more than one boulder here now. The tail says the eggs from higher branches, so that means they survived the fall. I mean, we are below tail right now. We are below tail. Hungry. And still they hunger. Under jail. Do you have anything new to say? Okay, nope. Well, I guess we're... Okay, so they both just hunger, huh? Oh. That's interesting. Usually... Usually this idol says, do you have any locusts? But now it just says hungry. That's different. Usually, frog statue asks if you have any locusts. But now it just hungers. That's the same thing as the to boulders. That's interesting. No, not Google Undertale. Well, if you didn't do nothing, you did do something. I guess I gave him 1 locust. A couple. I don't want to hurt the hen. Okay, we're gonna punch her. I'm sorry. The sword is disabled, isn't it? I do have my sword disabled. Because I was curious what would happen, like, because last time I also had the sword, so I kind of wanted to know what happens when if you didn't have the sword. You know? So I'm gonna punch. Because nothing else happens. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna punch you in the face. So... It literally wouldn't let me do anything else. Where was the sympathy for the rocks? You punched her in the face. I did. I'm so sorry. Oh, it's recalibrating. I really need to put my calibrate on different buttons. Oh, hold on. It's sometimes I accidentally press K and L. I thought having a combo key was so smart of me, but... That should be better. What do you want to get past you? Hold on. That sword you carry. Oh. She still knows about the sword. Okay, damn, I had it turned off. I wanted to know what happens if I didn't have the sword. Okay, so I need to make another run. I need to make a run where I start out with the sword so I can, like, get the boulder thing. And then I need to basically end the run. And then have a run where I don't grab the sword and get to talk to her. Also, greetings, Moonbuddy. How are you? Big EB demon. And I'm doing okay. I never got here without the sword. My very first run, my first thing that I ever grabbed was the sword. And then I immediately encountered her after. So I don't know what happens without the sword. And I want to know what happens without the sword. And I was thought like I'm smart. I turned it off. But no. Could it be? Yes. There's no mistaking it. I guess she's kind of higher pitched. I know this is very sudden. at you. How should I put this? Take that sword and... kill me. Really? Please? You'll never complete this game if you're looking to find out what happens with everything. But I need to know. But I need to know, though. Also, I'm gonna have her smiling in the thing. It shouldn't be too hard to go back. I'm faster at it now. What? You don't want to kill me? No, I don't. I just want to get past you. You really need to know, but yeah. But I'm gonna figure it out on my own. There are a lot of things that you will make it curious. I mean, yeah. I'm a curious owl. It's a definitive trait. It will get me in trouble at times, but I don't know. Curiosity killed the cat, not the owl. I'll be fine. Sorry. I should have known your mortals take that pretty... Oh, hold on. Oh, I pressed the wrong button to mute. This is fine. You could always crawl through an eye hole to get past. I believe those aisles... Wait. Oh, yeah, it is a hole. Hold on. I saw that as just like a really big shine. I didn't realize it was a hole. Huh. Oh, man, I should have punctured the hole part, not the eye part. Damn, I'm sorry. Sorry, I should have known your mortals take that pretty seriously. Punching hole. I don't know, man. I thought it was just a big shiny. I'm just tired of being alive. Oof, that's rough, buddy. Even more so after my body was taken away. And since this place is barely functioning anymore... I have no purpose here. Besides, I'm blocking your way, right? So it would be better for you as well. I'm just tired of my girlfriend being the moon. That's rough, buddy. Since there is no other exit from this floor. I mean, we know how the locust statue works. But... So, how about it? You decide to grant their wish. Really? Is this really happening? What a relief. Oh, Won't you even tell me your name? Alright. Yeah, it's a reference to Avatar The Last Airbender, which is, that's Rough Buddy is also a reference. That's what Zuko says to Sokka after he tells him his girlfriend turned into the moon. Just thrust that sword into me. It shouldn't require much power. Wait. This might be a stupid question. But have you died before? I mean, I guess I have. What is it like to die? I mean, I don't know if Grape permanently died, though. I heard you mortals believe in reincarnation or something. Will that happen to me as well? I don't know. Would you want to do? Because that sounds super bothersome. I guess no. You tell them you'd rather not think about such things. How bothersome. I see. Well, in that case, I've only got one more thing. If you see my sister, tell them that Gore said hi. Okay. Gore. And I think that might be one of the lords then. Oh, I forgot to add the... Hold on. And then the translation is only feeble remains. They're missing their left eye. I'm sure you'll recognize them if you... Oh, so it might be two of them. I'm sure you'll recognize them if you happen to meet. And thank you, stranger. I don't think there will be much seeing, happening if you die, but sure. Damn, this void is it is very, very messed up, huh? Oh. And then we kill them. Just like that. Hey, intelligent builder? Yeah, we got a wisdom boulder. I forgot which one. Oh, that big head finally got their wish. You didn't want your hands to do. Don't ask how I know. I mean, you witnessed it, didn't you? So this is B for 3. 1 for 3. Let's add that to here too. So it might be like a twin sort of situation. But yeah, turning off the sword clearly didn't do nothing. Freedom! Freedom, but at what cost? Ah, okay. So it's a boulder room and a room with a... Oh, the twins have the doppelganger rooms. Tells me to look. Their sister has their left eye missing. Opposite of theirs. And following rooms all have doppelgangers. Some kind of twin situation. So would it then be that the other name is like, her name is Gord and the other name is like Rog? You know, inverse. Let's see. B1 4 4 4. Are you lost? Think maybe Ray. Interestingly, I cannot seem to murder doppelgangers with the sword. This is a mimic and the mimic is you. Mimic dies, you die. No, no, no. We've had mimics die and us be fine. No, it's the shadow guys that if the shadow guys die, you die. It's like I can prove it. Look. And I'm fine. Here lies the domain of the third traitorous Void Lord. Ooh. Oh, no, I don't want it in bold. Of the third traitorous Void Lord, whose feeble apathy is second only to their indecisiveness. Shall their name never grace these halls again? Interesting. So they would be sloth then. I was so confused for a moment. A part of the music sounds like a phone buzzing on my table. Oh no. Yeah, I guess it is like a bzzz sound, huh? Setting my ringtone to 2 Jeff or something. No, Toby Fox album just dropped. The mimic is you. You died a little inside a little with the knowledge that you are a murderer and chose violence. You lost a bit of your humanity, for it has forever been tainted and passed away to never return. You monster. Your humanity, but a memory, just out of reach. I mean... Yeah, but like, you know, they were in the way. Don't ask how I know. So they are called the... Feeble apathy. And only feeble remains. Make them go away. Yeah, that is what the statues say, huh? Your Honor, they were in the way. I couldn't get past them. You could see why I had to kill them. Unfortunately, it was self-defense, for I would have died of hunger and turned into a boulder, I think, maybe. I don't know, I didn't wait long enough to find out, but... How many traitors were there? Like, seriously, it feels like half of them betrayed. Like, wouldn't you just all then at that point decide that, hey, maybe we should just let this thing slide? I mean, I guess Stan wasn't a traitor, but had to be struck down eventually. And then Mon was the second traitorous lord, right? Yeah, second one. Please, stay away. Let's put that to the doppelganger. So that is B145. One, two, three. Neat. Okay, what if I sacrifice you to the locust idols? You acquired 3 locust idols. Lucky. Yay, me. More than one? Can I ever speak to this one? I don't think so, right? Yeah, no, because we're at the diagonal. So I need to... I mean, it's a lot easier now I have wings, honestly. Don't really need to even... Like, I could figure it out, but I don't have to. We just go. One. I love how annoyed she is with herself. Okay, let's see. I need to... So the button is there, but the staircase is there. And I need to basically... If I go down and then I grab the thing. And then I go here. And then I go up and down and place. And then I step on it. Oh, we got a wisdom boulder. Uh, 148. Don't need it to be that wide, please. Thank you. The feeble lord never showed any interest towards the happenings. Of void. They would simply fulfill their role without any enthusiasm. Interesting. Being titled the Feeble Lord feels like a very mean thing to be done unto someone. Yeah, they all had interesting names. So, let's see. In the void... So... So we got the Covetous Lord, the Rager, the Feeble. Lord B is the Craving. And I think all the lords take after the 7 deadly sins. So we got envy, we got wrath, we got sloth, and we got gluttony. Let's see. And we got... So we still need pride? Let's see. Envy, wrath, gluttony, sloth. Envy, wrath, gluttony, we got pride. It's the other 2. What are the 7 deadly sins again? Envy. Okay, we start with pride. Gluttony. Wrath. Sloth. I don't know my 7 deadly sins very well, seems. Hey guys, what are the 7 deadly sins? I'm missing some. Pride, envy. Oh yeah, lust. Pride, envy, lust, sloth, greed. Pride, envy, lust, sloth, greed. Wrath. Pride, envy, lust, sloth, greed. And we are still missing one. Not subscribing. I don't think that's a sin. At least not one of the 7 deadly ones. Maybe a minor one. Like getting your toe stubbed. Speaking of 7 deadly sins, the guy who's made that You Think the Devil Has Horns He's Out Tonight has made some songs based on the sins. Yeah, I heard it, but it isn't quite hitting the same. Oh yeah, gluttony. Okay, yeah. We got pride, envy, lust, sloth, greed, wrath, gluttony. So I think B is definitely gluttony. Gore is sloth. Tan is wrath. Maybe the covetous. Maybe he's greed, though. Not. So we're. Let's see. I think Eos then might be lust because of the whole reflection of the true love. And Ad seems to be in charge, which, like, maybe they are pride then? Yeah, so capitalism all in one. How many Void Lord names do we have anyway? If you gather all the sin balls at one location, you'll summon Wall Street Bank who will grant you stock options of your choice. Let's see. We got Ad, Eos, Montan, potentially Gore, B. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're only missing one. Just so other lords wouldn't bother them. Yeah, I still wish that the guy who made You Think the Devil Made Horns thing, like, made that song longer, because it's a good song. It just feels so short. I mean, I guess it is good to make like an animation too. Sometimes I really wish I had like an animation program to do things in, but I just don't find Krita working nicely. Don't ask how I know. Could try Blender. For 2D animation though? Yeah, it's free, but I want to do 2D animation. Yeah. Huh. How would that work? I didn't know there was drawing in there. Okay, well, I guess it has a 2D animation by default. Okay. Well, alright. So what I need is... I can't move the stairs. So I need to be here whilst you are to the left. So if I go... Yeah, we are even. I need you to be more... So I need to go... If I go right, you go left. I need to go... There. Well, dang. Hold on. Could I talk to the... Could I talk to the wisdom boulder even though I can't, like... You know? Because there's no way I can get to the other side, but could you talk for them through me? Rayner says that maybe she has already bested the void once before and she can do it again. Yeah! They did kill the game engine, which used to be baked into it, but it didn't get much use, I figured. Ah, what's OpenToonz like? I don't think I've tried OpenToonz before. Like, a long time back, I'm still regretting that I didn't just jump on it. When Toon Boom just came out, it was like a single-time purchase, and I wish I just grabbed that and then, like, I don't know, somehow kept it separate on my PC without upgrading, because now it's a subscription-based and super expensive, but it does seem like the nicest place to work in. It's just... Why must it all be subscription-based and why must it all be so expensive? It says it's free in the industry standard in 2D animation. It says it's free in open source now. Huh. Wait, was that in Vector? And then I think it's time for me to go... Oh yeah, go sleep. Go sleep. Sleep is important. Okay, now I can be very cheeky because I can use the wings. But otherwise I could only go like up here once. Let's see. What I need to do is... I need either to get the staircase here. And then move both of our guys there. Or I need to... Say I go up here. And then around. So you'd be here. And then we go up that way. And then we turn that way to grab that. And then you can just go down. So I would like you to... Okay, we're just gonna... the doppelganger ones always, like, mess me up. I'm just gonna be very cheeky. And use my wings. Okay, we want... There, and then... Okay, we cannot talk to this boulder through this. I was hoping, like, maybe we can do, like... I don't know. Boulder telepathy, but... Yeah, I'm gonna cheeky this. I don't like the statues. The doppelganger things. They mess me up so much. Oh gosh dang it, I once again... Okay, I really need to put my calibrating buttons on something else, huh? Hold on, let me make a note for that. Let's see. I need to pull out my Twitch notes. To-do list. Change. Calibration button. And go back in here. There we go. 51 is a lot of fabulous Hudson Hornets. It is a lot. Then it says Krita and then Sinvic Studio, the Vector expert for skeletal rigging. All free. I don't want to work with Vector though. At least not for animation. Okay. Okay, what were the rules for doppelgangers again, actually? Let's see. Doppelgangers can shove rocks, statues, doppelgangers get stuck behind other creatures, not shoving like rocks. Doppelgangers blow up just like other enemies when trying to enter the same space at the same time. So I need them to go... Oh, whoops. Ha. Okay, and I need to be slightly offset from the button somehow. So I need to go left. If I go... Yeah, so I need to... Oh, this one always breaks my brain. If I go one right, you go one left more than I am. I also need you to not die. I would like that locust. Can go down now. We'll be safe. And this is fine. And this is fine. If I go... Okay, no, we need to go... If I go right now, he goes this way and they'll die. So we can't have that. So I'm gonna go up. Again. And then... If I go right now, we should be fine. Yeah. Up. Oh, dang it. Well, there goes that one thing we got. This is hard. Edna's shadow from Neopets didn't prepare me for this. Okay, so we go down. Go down. Just go down again. Aha! Oh, this is hard. Oh, this one. I remember getting stuck on this one for a very long time. What was it? We stayed in our same things. We go... Yeah, so we go step, step, grab this, I think. And then we went up. And then this way. Up and then down and then there, and then we had to switch around at some point. We go here, here, you do this, that. And then if I go up, you go here. And if I go here, you go there. And then I could continue over to here. And then go down, up and place that. And then I go down again. And then I have a move here. Only this one will be gone then. Blender stream convert? No, absolutely not. There's no way I'm doing that on stream. I don't know how to use Blender. And I don't think it'll be very interesting to watch me watch a tutorial. Go there and there. Grab that. Only... If I do there, grab that and then go up, you'll start using that one. I need you to not use that one. Go here like so. You go here like so. Go up, up. That's fine. Only, I mean, I could still jump this with the wings, but then I wouldn't solve it like how I usually solve it. Like how I solved it last time. And pum. Step here. And then here. That'll be here, here. And then here. And then, so bump. And then I could go down. So bum. So this one will still be intact. Then we go so bum. So we go like so. Then we continue on to there. Do our little thing there. So we go 1. But if we then go here. You will already have used these. We don't really want to do that. Because these are exactly like in reverse. Oh, there and there. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's number 4 here that they can wiggle about, but I can't. If I go ploink, grab that, and then I go up into here. Unless if I go grab this, then we go here, do our wiggle, do that, and then do our down. Yes, that's it. That was the thing. I remember now. Wiggle. Aha! There we go. Bye-bye. You're blocking the path. Funny that she says that to herself. B154. B154. Oh, that's not a boulder of wisdom. That's a Grey talking to herself. Move aside. I wonder if there would be a way to talk to like the diagonally spaced one, but doesn't look like it. This is a good picture of all the doppelgangers, though. Okay, hold on, can I... Right. What the gray one's reflection was. Let's see, I go. Yeah, it was a up-down reflection. That was it. Vertical reflection. I right, they right. I left, they left. I up, they down. I down, they up. Or I guess technically they're reflected on the horizontal axis and the other on the vertical axis, but that's... I'll just keep it like that way. Oh, it looks like we gotta do some ads too. Be right back. My apologies. And I'm back. Yeah, let's see. This shouldn't be too... Okay, hold on. I know what we're meant to do is like that. Yeah. You know, no wings needed. Let's see. No, wait. I go... back, and then up, and then you're gone. Oh, wait, I forgot to talk to them. Oh, well. Oh, boy. Okay, nice. Oh, we're already there. Oh boy, wait, how am I gonna do this one with a doppelganger there? I guess last time the doppelgangers took me a lot longer, unless, of course, I'm skipping a bunch. Okay, how am I gonna do that? So clearly I need to get rid of the doppelganger. You know what? I'm not gonna make it too hard for you. Can't you see I'm busy? It's funny that you say that. So am I. Fake Ray. Which one? Shrink. 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 Wait, I do need this one open to know. Wait. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna use the wings. I'm gonna cheat. I'm not sorry. Okay, so this all needs to stay intact. These guys need to go. These guys need to go. That particular spot needs to go. In the cheeks. They lied. Oh. I mean, let's add these boulders to the boulder wisdom. Oh, it's 7. Shrink. Hold on. I would like to know what that boulder says. Everything will be... Interesting. Shrink. They do seem to have like that horn that the head also had. Geronimo. Oh. This is new. Is that a broken seal I see? Did we ever find out about the Lorne Idol? Not really. We know it's a Lorne Idol, but we didn't really get to do much with it. We do have a new idol here. Let's see, we have a wisdom boulder. And we have statue. Found in... Narrate, gotta have background noise. Sorry, I'm putting all the things in and I'm like, yeah, okay, hold on. Okay, we're gonna talk to the boulder. The brain value is volatile. Copy that over. The brain... What is brain? Like not brain, but brain. But as long as you only manipulate the last 2 digits. Oh, I see. It should work. You do know how to do that, don't you? I have in fact done that this run. Okay. So B stands for brain. Real brainy egg over here. It speaks of the UI manipulation. Okay, so to make this corner, you basically need wings. How bothersome. Interesting. Add what they usually say to their things. Move. Thank you. Move him down. Where did we hear that before? I think in chat. I mean, when did we hear that before? I mean, I know you guys said how bothersome, but... I mean, I guess we could search it. I just thought I remembered hearing it. Yeah, because chat said it, and I read it out loud. Oh, yeah. I don't think I found that myself before. That was something chat said. Wasn't looking at the screen. I'm pretty sure it was you or someone else. Yeah. I know chat said it earlier today. Yeah, we don't have a Haupold or some in here before. A broken seal. Confirms it. Interesting. Statue. I wonder what would happen if I knock the statue into the void. So wait, are there not any... Usually there's like some kind of texting somewhere, but I'm not seeing any like lines on the side of the wall or anything. I wondered what the seal was for. Probably to seal someone away. You know, that would be my guess. And it's broken, so they're no longer sealed away. We will add the boulder of wisdom just in there, so we have it. Like if we check here, we know what it said. We don't know what kind of statue it is. Yeah, someone is no longer sealed away. I imagine that would be the person like Gore that was supposed to be defeated. So what happens if I... I'm sure they don't mind that. Well, doesn't seem to have done nothing. And I'm not seeing any, like, flowing lines of a puzzle or anything. Like the other ones had. Yeah, weird. I'm just glancing through the Slavic D&D book I have, and, you know, I really like some of the creatures and the art. It's fun. Tabletop books with good art are always fun. Get you all inspired and thinking. Yeah, no secret puzzle here. I'll make a note of that. That is a little old. Seems to have no secret puzzle. The other ones. Also pushing starter did nothing. I mean, yeah. Even though the secret puzzles were a little difficult, like, they were interesting. Well, I guess we go down. And then we are at B162. Now I just need to... You keep getting in my way. I'm sorry. You're the one who gets in my way. Or in this case, you aren't really. I'm gonna go straight down the stairs and you're gonna fall. I'm afraid. Just B163. Make that one less wide. Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. There's like literally no other way except you might die. Okay, here I need to murder them. I'm just gonna cheat. Yeah, I got wings. I'm just gonna, you know. In this case, this is trickier. So I need to go right. You go there, and then down, 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 there, and then up. And then I need to move back and basically. Oh, but I need to not kill them both. Go there. No. Oh, but if I... Okay, I don't want to go up again. I go... left... No. Oh, dang it. Okay, wait. If I go... Oh, but if I... if I go down again... I can't get over there. Okay, go one further. Aha! I'm fast enough. Nice. Okay, so I need to get this guy without murdering these guys. So I go... If I go left, that's not good. But if I... Okay, this guy in the middle is gonna die. Because if I go left, he dies. B167. Make this a bunch smaller. This is the one where we'll talk to our own thing and destroy it. But I wonder, because now we have the wings, we'll have another way out. I wonder if they'll let me do that. Oh, Dot, dot, dot. Okay, so they would go into the murder dialogue. They stood there. Let's start writing. So dot dot dot. Seems like you figured it out. I mean, either way, one of us is gonna die. Like, even if I use the wings, I can't get around you. You're stuck. There's no way around this. Luna, hello, Kirito. This is impossible. Is what I'd like to say. Like that wouldn't be enough to stop you. Trust me, I should know. Oh, I'm so glad we checked. Oh, look at that. Oh, I'm so glad we checked. The heck is that? Other Grey, I guess. You probably prepared yourself for this already. Things won't get any easier from here. Why is the also damn adorable, sweet, and loved? I'm not adorable. I'll take sweet. I don't know about loved. How are you doing? I hope you're well. I have an important question. Oh, wait, that's the question. Honestly, I can't even tell how much you've left. But you can't give up. You won't give up. Because someone is waiting for you. You don't need me to tell you that. Just don't be too hard on yourself. Even when answers escape you and you're ready to succumb. Into despair. I believe in you. And then we killed a doppelganger. The council decided you're loved. Wololo. Wololo. Okay. But am I though? I mean, that's very sweet. But you're loved. Like what Grace say. I'm sure someone. Okay, my mom does. I'm sick as hell and you're loved. Okay. I guess. I'll take it. Group hug the owl. That you don't need to group hug the owl. The owl is okay. I appreciate it. It's sweet of you guys. Oh, look, we have a tree. I wonder what happens if you kick the birch tree a bunch of times. Okay, thank you for the huggies. That's very kind. Let me save the... I think we should just call this notable rooms. And this is B168. 3-room. And we got a tree memory. So what we could do is we could go back a bit, because I would like to know, because we end up skipping from... Oh, we should add in here where we skip to. We end up skipping a bunch of rooms. And I would like to know if there's boulders in those rooms. Although we are ending. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to see the memory. And then we're going to hopefully hope that the owl remembers to skip back in time the next time. Slowly, surely, dreams embrace you. I love how the game just closes itself. It's very neat. It's a little like little funky at first. Like it's like, oh no, did something bad happen? But no, it's just a game. Just a game being a thing. Oh, I love this one. Oh, I love this one. This one is so nice. Oh, this is one of my favorite memories. Oh, I'm so happy. It's the dance memory. Is this place big enough? Seems sort of cramped. I'm sure this will suffice for our purposes, Your Highness. Unless you'd prefer the main ballroom instead. No way! I don't want Johan barging while we, you know... If only you'd been so keen when you were younger. We wouldn't be in such a hurry. Well, it's now or never. So stop yapping and get on with it. Of course, Your Highness. And you better keep your promise. Yes, yes. No wisecracking whatsoever. Good. May I have this dance, Your Highness? I love her dramatic pose so much. Like, she acts all serious, but this woman has whimsy in her heart. She is the drama. There is whimsy there, and we love her for it. Just do me in already. And place your left hand on my shoulder like so. Like, oh, this is so cute. It's so cute. This is one of my favorite ones. I'm gonna take way too many screenshots and like paste them in the thing. I love their little chibi things too. Schmal. Small. Smallify. Yes. Now, just follow my lead and try to relax. Okay. Look at her. Look at this adorable bean. You'll be fine, Your Highness. I want to take all of the pictures. I want to take all of the pictures. I want to take all of the pictures. I need like a go through all the memories thing. Like after you finish the game, I just need to be able to watch all the cutscenes back. Damn it. Let us begin. Starting. Only downside, I cannot take screenshots and I can't even look at them moving. I'm sorry, princess. I was trying to take a screenshot. You guys enjoy the pretty pictures. I can't. I have to keep attention to the arrows. One of these days, I will do this one perfectly. But not today. I also love that it's in the rhythm, like it's very nice. I nailed that one. I too would love to dance to this. I wouldn't know how to, but I'd love to. Like, look at them. Well, would you look at that? What happens if you get all of them wrong? I don't know. This song hit different when you played the other game. It's so nice and lovely though. I bet it's heartbreaking for some reason. Like if you played the other game. I bet it pulls something like that. Look at them. Oh, and I'm a sucker for waltzy songs. I love the rhythm and the thing. It's a really beautiful song. And we need to know what happens if it goes all wrong. I want to know what happens if I get it all right, though. Unfortunately, you can't really replay cutscenes that easily. I took a screenshot. Thank you. I appreciate that. Unfortunately, like, it's never as crisp as I will get it. Like, I can get the pixel perfect. You guys can't because it's, like, crunched through, you know, being sent to stream. But I appreciate it a lot. They practice dancing together. You get a little mini game. The very song, the very cute moments. Also, princess insists it to be hidden from Johan. Great teases her that if only she'd been disinterested. It's so cute. It's so cute. I didn't think this would be so much fun. Not bad at all, Your Highness. For your first time, that is. Oh, I did great. How about a small break? I want to learn how to ballroom dance. Hey, Gray? Yes, Your Highness? It's almost strange to see you dancing. How so? I'm more used to seeing you kick and punch stuff. Where did you learn to dance like that? Oh yeah, I've called about this part of the memory. Or can't you remember that either? Oh yeah, she has memory loss. That'll be definitely to be put in there. So oh, I do remember that quite well. It was I was about your age. I'm gonna put that all in there. All I knew back then was kicking and punching stuff, as you'd say. So I was rather apprehensive at first. Luckily, I had a good teacher. Hmm? Her Majesty, of course. I'm sorry, Your Highness. That was very tactless of me. Don't worry, Gray. I can't remember a thing about Mother anyway. And yet... Oh, poor baby. At times like these, I wish she'd still be around. Yeah, I imagine. You want your parents to be there for the big moments. I'm sure she's watching among the blessed stars, Your Highness. Especially now that your big day is only a few weeks away. She only learned to dance a few weeks before her own wedding? Damn. You really think so? You resemble her more and more by each passing year. You'd make her proud. Oh. I'm not sure how much of this conversation I'm going to directly type over. Just everything feels important. What is it, Gray? Oh, hold on. I don't... Oh, that's supposed to be an emote that I can't see. Just says Bible thump. Suddenly, there is a noise that interrupts the music. Oh, nothing. I must be hearing things. Oh, it's a franker face Z emote, a crying face. Ah, I see. Yeah, I don't have those things installed. Was someone at the door just now? I don't remember this part. Good thing I'm writing it down this time. It showed up in stream chat though. Lovely. Amazing. Wait, hold on. Can I... Yeah, no, it's too small for me to see. So, should we give it another go? Practice makes perfect, after all. If you insist. I wonder if you truly are watching. Fades to black with Gray thinking to herself. I wonder if you are truly watching. I wonder who, like, spied on them. I wonder who spied on them. I'm starting to think, what if this is some weird, like, Ouroboros type of deal where Lily is her own mother? Because apparently we have a child and that child would take away the... But, like, do we have some kind of weird repeating thing going on? Shaky, shaky, shaky. Is her own mother what? Yeah. And then that'll be for next time to figure out, because we are, like, it is time, unfortunately. So we're gonna close this and go to the lounge. And I'm gonna grab my raid notes so I know who I can raid it to. What? No. Good night. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's already nighty-night time. You can't end now. You just started. We've been going for 6.5 hours, over 6.5 hours. We didn't, like, if the owl had all of the energy in the world, I'd love to continue for much, much longer, but unfortunately, the owl has limited energy. And thus, it's okay. I understand. Well, it was making us suffer. Damn. You guys are, like, acting as if we're going in withdrawal. I haven't even left yet. Oh, you know, my friendo is playing the game that I want. Let me go say hi to the friendo. It's like the snack puzzle all over again. I love a good cliffhanger. Yeah, this game is great. Cruel Mistress only streaming for 6 minutes. Dang, how fast do you guys experience time? Let me get made to Martin, who's currently playing Pokopia, which is the game I also would really like to play with you guys. So yeah, I'm gonna look into how best I can raise money. And we can make it a fun thing. And I guess maybe I could give you guys that long promised drawing stream to raise money. If you guys have, like, ideas for it, then go ahead and drop them, like in the stream suggestions thing in the Discord, like for how I could make it a fun way of doing that. But yeah, I'm gonna ask friends like how best to set it up. Like, cause I want a little like bar of showing progress, and I wanna, if I'm gonna ask money from you guys, I wanna make it an enjoyable time, you know? Moon was not built for 12-hour stream. Funny that you say that. When I started out, I did 12-hour streams. It's just if I also have to edit after, like, I guess if I just more roughly chopped the volts and didn't bother about that as much, then maybe it'd be easier. But even then, that would be kind of rough. Like, I maybe once in a while I'll do a 12-hour stream, but it needs to be special occasion, you know? Oh, I didn't give you the rate messages yet. quick, copy. Yeah, Martin has also been helping me with like figuring out the Nintendo stuff. So yeah, that's very kind of him. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.